How's it going, everybody? Everything's homemade love and great recipes here. How we doing this Sunday? It's a beautiful day outside. It's kind of hot. That's okay though. It's that time of year. It's supposed to be hot. I like it when it's hot. So tonight I decided to try tuna casserole. Now I got a recipe. I threw the recipe together. First thing I'm doing is I got chicken broth, or I got a chicken bouillon cube that is in 8 ounces of water to make chicken broth. That is part of the recipe, and so it's breaking down, and as it's melting into the water, I'm kind of stirring it occasionally just to keep it going. I got another pot. The water is heating up. It's on high to boil, so I can add the egg noodles. And then we got some more ingredients, but I decided to come on here, and this is only 8 ounces. Cool. That's awesome. It means that this whole bag goes in there, but we want to let it boil a little more. And then we need 2 tablespoons of butter into the pan here. Now I got my oven preheating to 375. So 1, 2. Okay, that's all I need that for. Butter. So that's gonna go. It says to put this in the oven for like 2 minutes to toast the butter. I don't know. We'll find out if that's right. So 2 minutes, okay? So where are we at on the video? We are, at 2 minutes exactly. So at 4 minutes, I need to take that out of there. I gotta stir on my chicken broth a little more. Smells like chicken in here now. The recipe calls for 1 cup of chicken broth, 1 8-ounce cup with 1 bouillon cube of chicken makes 1 cup of chicken broth. So my noodles are boiling, so I'm going to take my egg noodles. Now take this whole bag of egg noodles. It's an 8-ounce bag. I'm going to dump it in. Now I know I said a big pot. So now we got to kind of stir on it a little bit. Oh, I forgot one thing though. We need to add our salt. So it says a teaspoon of salt, which we got to push these noodles in. Maybe this wasn't even big enough. Oh my goodness. Okay, so get all the noodles down into the water. And then we forgot to add, this is kosher salt. The recipe called for kosher salt, so I picked up kosher salt like a couple months ago or something when I needed it for another recipe. It's kind of good to have it on hand because I found a lot of recipes that call for kosher salt and not regular salt. Now, it calls for unsalted butter, but I didn't get unsalted butter. I only have regular butter, so that's out of the question. And I think our chicken broth is about done. So what we're going to do is, what are we at now? 350, look at that. So, it's definitely not looking toasted. So that wasn't right. Maybe I'm just supposed to, I'm supposed to melt the butter and then put it into there. Thanks. Gotta pay attention more. Sorry guys. So, you see my oven mitts? I love them. Okay. Come here. Kinda. I needed to melt this first, I think, is what the big deal is. So we'll kind of smash it down a little bit because the oven's already preheated to 375, so it should put it closer. Okay. Now we'll just come back and check on it in a minute, because after that we're going to add the chicken broth after our noodles are done, because our noodles have to be done first. We're going to kind of stir them around to make sure they all get down into the water. this is a first recipe for me on this. And then it calls for, but like I was saying, this is a first recipe for me, so I'm kind of nervous, but that's okay. I like it when it's like that. So we'll give it another 2 minutes, probably another 3 minutes, because it's got to melt first. We're done with the chicken bouillon, so we don't need it no more. Kind of stir on our chicken broth a little more. Now what's going to happen is once, there we go. So that's melting. It's almost melted all the way. And then I guess it's going to smell toasted is what it calls for. And then we're going to whisk in, whisk is over here, the rest of our ingredients into the 2-quart baking dish that I have. The reason I'm doing this tuna casserole is because I have a lady that is going to give me some casserole dishes. So I'm going to start coming up with casseroles, you know, and I think I know of a couple of dessert casseroles that I might do. Just a couple of other casseroles. Like this recipe, you could actually use chicken instead of tuna. Basically, it calls for a pouch or the equivalent of a pouch if you get the can. So I got 2 cans of tuna, Star-Kissed tuna. Yeah, maybe, I mean, I wish I could have got to the grocery, but I didn't. I just picked that up from the gas station. No problem, except for it cost. This is a $10 meal for me. That may be a little bit of a problem. So our noodles are going to be not that far from done now. And then our butter is all the way melted. It doesn't smell toasted yet though. So we wait just a little bit longer. And then we got flour to put in it. We got cheese we're going to put in it. Basically the recipe is an 8-ounce pack of egg noodles, 1.5 teaspoons of kosher salt divided. For the reason right there was I used 1 for the noodles. Now I'll use the rest of it later on in the recipe. 2 tablespoons of unsalted or salted butter, 1/4 cup of flour, 1 cup of chicken broth, 1 cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of onion powder. I don't have the onion powder, so we're not going to do it. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 6-ounce envelope or the equivalent in a can of water-packed tuna, a cup of shredded cheese, 8 to 10 butter crackers or Ritz, and then I got, you know, I'm showing you how to do the recipe as it goes. I'm pretty sure that butter should be almost done roasting. So we're going to put this aside. Yeah, it is. So you just got to wait a little while. And then it'll do what it says. Okay, so we're going to pull this up. And then we're going to add the rest of our ingredients. The noodles are almost done. So first thing we're going to do is it says to add whisk in the broth. So the first thing I'm going to do is whisk and put the broth in. My whisk. Okay, maybe kind of weird that I'm doing this in a casserole dish. I don't know. Like I said, this is my first time doing this recipe ever. I didn't ask nobody how to do it. I just decided to do it the way I think I should do it. And I don't know, it's going to be my recipe, right? Right, okay, so next, whisk in the broth and the milk. We need 1 cup of milk. So we're going to do some more whisking in a second. Probably got just about a cup left in the milk. Got to get some more milk. 2. My noodles are boiling, so they're almost done. 3. Yep, like I said, almost done with the milk. Okay, so we set that aside because we're not done with it yet. Let me stir this in together real quick because I got to get these noodles. I got to check them. Okay. It's probably been 5 minutes since I started the noodles. The noodles should be, let's see, cook the noodles. I thought I put a time down, maybe 5 minutes. So we probably should be 7 minutes in, 10 minutes in. Yeah, I'd say the noodles are done. Now I could just take one out and toss it up against the wall, but that's not very sanitary anymore, or sanitary anymore from what I've been seeing. I'll show you guys a couple of things too. So put our strainer in there, take our noodles. First we're going to turn off the burner because it's hot. We're going to put our noodles into the strainer, or the cut, forgot the other word. Okay. It's a little hot. Okay. So then we got these, put them aside for now, let them drain. Stir this up some more. Turn this burner off. Okay. And then we're going to need the next, we got the milk, we got the butter, we got the broth. Now we're going to put in, it is a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon, yes, 1 teaspoon garlic powder. Garlic and tuna, huh? Who'd have known? We're going to try it. So 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay. Wish I had the onion powder. That's okay though. Garden. Okay. We need the salt. So we need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then we need the flour after we get this mixed together. Alright, I think that's good. Got the butter to, okay, so now we're going to need the flour. The flour is 1/4 cup of flour. And I left the quarter in there. That is amazing that I actually did that. 1/4 cup, and we're going to stir it up. Or we're going to, whisk it in. Make sure it's all in, kind of form a paste. So I might have added a little bit of too much something because it's not really, well, it'll be alright. Just make sure it all gets broke down. Yep. Clean out the sides. Make sure all the flour gets broke down into the butter, broth, and milk. Because like I said, I'm going to bake this. I'm going to bake it at 375 for, it calls like 15 to 18 minutes. So it should thicken up in the process of me baking it and the noodles being in there. So I can't be scared, you know. So there's, I'm going to keep doing it a little bit. Okay. All broke down. The noodles. The noodles are next. Okay. So let me take this. Don't want to make a mess, so I got to do the noodles a little at a time, very easily. Oh, guess what we forgot to do? We got to add in the tuna. So I'll put the noodles in, then I'll put the tuna in. Then I'll really whisk it all together, which I'm probably going to whisk the noodles together into the sauce already. I just forgot the tuna. It's okay. Okay, nice. So we just made a sauce, and so I had this move job, right? And the lady was throwing away some things, some new dishes, as a matter of fact. I mean, they weren't new, you know, they probably used for a couple of years or something like that. But I got me a nice little saucepan. I got me, actually it's a four bowl set, mixing bowls, not, you know, not cereal bowls or salad bowls. Well, I guess it could be a salad bowl. So then there's that. Now I'm going to open. We got to open and drain, which was $2.29 a can. So yeah, I should have gone to a grocery store or something, because $2.29 for some tuna is outrageous bedonia. You know what I mean? It's crazy, but it is what it is. I mean, it's convenient, so that's why they can price it like that. There's one. Yep. I was going to turn it over and use the other end, but then I thought about that and was like, well, my hand has been on that, so why would you do that? There's one. Kind of mix it in, get it kind of blended, you know, into the noodles and the sauce. Now, it calls for cheddar cheese, shredded cheddar cheese. So I got shredded cheddar cheese, and that's going to be basically a topping, and so is the crackers. So let's open up this other can of tuna. I don't know, it smells pretty good, guys. We might have a winner here. And then next time I'm going to try it with the next casserole I do will be with chicken instead of tuna. So I can, and I don't have no vegetables to put in this one. You know, like most people put peas in their tuna casserole. Well, I'm not doing that because I don't have frozen peas. I have frozen broccoli, I have frozen corn, I have frozen cauliflower, but I don't have frozen peas. So we're going to do it without the peas this time. But next time, I will have a vegetable to put in. And we're going to do, I'm pretty sure we're going to do a shepherd's pie one night too. I like shepherd's pie. And I think it'd be a real good meal to present to people that don't know how to make it. Show them how to make it, or give them tips on maybe how to make it. Because you know that's the whole business I'm trying to be in. It's helping other people out for once in my life. And it's actually been working out for me that way, you know. I love helping people. And my review, I'm getting reviews after reviews after reviews at basically my 9-to-5 job. The reviews are coming back really good. You know, people like my service. They love the. I was told I couldn't discuss where I work, so I'm not going to say what it is. So this calls for the crackers. We need 8 to 10 crackers crushed. So basically what I'm going to do is I'll take probably 4 at a time and crush it over the top. Besides that, you know, you ever ate Ritz crackers and, let's say, honey, or Ritz crackers and jelly, or Ritz crackers and peanut butter? So I don't know, we might need a few more than 8. There's 4. Okay, I'm going to do 12 just because this is a little bit bigger dish than what I think I planned that out to be. And then this, like I said, this is going to be like a topping. So then I'm going to take the shredded cheese and I'm going to put it over the crackers on top of the noodles and the sauce and the tuna. Okay, this is actually it kind of looks pretty good. I can't wait to show you guys. I want to get a stand or something, maybe a camera that I can put on, a little camera that I can set somewhere so you guys can watch down as I'm doing this too. So you can actually see me putting the things in and how I'm actually doing it. Because, you know, different people have different ways of doing things. And okay, so it's all put together, everybody. This is Anthony's tuna casserole. Oh my gosh, check it out. What do you think? Okay, so now I'm going to put it in the oven for 15 to 18 minutes. I'll take it out. When I take it out, how are you guys doing? Thanks for showing up and watching. Hot train it. 15 to 18 minutes. I'll take it out. I'll take pictures of it and I'll post it at the bottom of this video. God bless y'all. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate y'all coming and seeing me. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. I know I am. I know I'm very blessed because I got, oh my goodness, I'm pretty hot too. The only bad thing about cooking in the kitchen in the summertime is it's much hotter. And besides that, I got this oven open, so You guys have a good night. I'll talk to you later on. Bye-bye now.